Hi, Staci. Lovely to meet you. Tell me something about yourself.
Hi, Mary. Grateful to be here. I am a licensed psychotherapist, author, and entrepreneur. So I own two businesses, a private practice in Seattle where I offer psychotherapy to individuals, couples, families, and groups. And my focus is helping them to heal from intimacy and sexual problems, including addictions. And the other business, Recontext Media, is designed to offer global education about recovery from childhood trauma, intimacy and sexual addictions, and the harmful effects of pornography on children, particularly on girls.
Great. Now, I'm delighted to say that SASH has decided to make the SASH Media Award to you this year for your very interesting book, Naked in Public. So would you like to tell us a little bit about the book, some of the highlights?
Well, I'm delighted about that too. It's going to be really fun. I'm very grateful for this award. It's not just about me as an author, it's about a community. The story is about a woman, me, who kind of wakes up in the middle of her life and realizes that she's a sex addict. And a little while later, I realized I was a love addict and didn't know what that was and was trying to sort it all out. And so really it starts from childhood, but it's in three parts. Talks about the childhood experiences, and then it moves into getting awake and into recovery and what that was like. And then finally, the last part is life after recovery. What does it look like, and how there are some really wonderful things that happened for me as a result of the healing that I experienced.
Great. Now, I understand you're doing a lot of work today, particularly around women and women healing from pornography addiction or sex addiction. Would you like to talk a little bit more about that, or if there are any new concepts around that that you think might be useful for people to know about?
Yes, I am currently involved in some creation of online trainings for professionals. I've been doing some live trainings over the past 2 years and piloting some content. And that in part came because of the book, because I was getting emails from women across the world who said, I love your book. Can you recommend someone that I can see who knows about this stuff for women? And I just didn't know where to send them. And of course, the people who need help aren't necessarily in Seattle where I live. And so I am excited to be launching very soon my first of 4 online trainings on supporting female sex and love addicts to heal. And there are 4 professionals. And I would say, one of the interesting concepts that I'm working on lately in my private practice is supporting women with what I call intuitive sexuality. And we've talked some about the concept of, there's a lot of information in the news now about consent and learning about consent. But I think that what I'm witnessing is these young women don't really have a concept of self-consent. They feel really mixed. They want to do that and they don't want to do that. And
What do
so
you
I'm
mean by
supporting them.
self-consent? What do you mean by self-consent?
Well, when we teach people about consent with others, we try to teach them not just about the blunt tool of, do you want to do this, yes or no, the words, but we try to teach them about the body language and the energy and the entire concept of kind of conscious, intentional, enthusiastic yes with mind and body. And so I've been working with women who, let's say they were sexually compulsive and then they stopped that. So I'm seeing a lot of women with successful longer term recovery, and kind of in line with the SASH issue. It's like, what about sexual advancement? What do they do now? And so it's been fun to teach women about learning to listen to the intuition of their bodies, so they can pay attention not just to, yes, I want to do this in this moment, I have an urge, or and particularly with self-pleasuring is where we start, but also, do I want to or don't I? When do I stop? What does my body say to me with subtle language? So that's been fun because women, they really get those concepts. They're often intuitive and can pick things up. And so turning that to themselves is very enlightening for them. And it's pretty exciting to see they feel empowered in a new way. And I love that.
That's great. Now, you've been with SASH for a long time. What do you think are the benefits for people of being a member of SASH?
Well, community. You know, it just, sometimes it's a lonely profession when you're, especially if you're a private practitioner in some discipline and you're in a room with clients. Where do you get to find out about the latest research? I mean, the Stash Journal is fantastic. I've benefited so much in my own presentations using its research. And then going to conferences, I'm going to see many friends very soon in October when I get to go. And just knowing that it's part of that, we're part of something. We're part of the movement of sexual advancement. It's really important to me. And learning, you know, just going and hearing from people all over the world. There's an amazing workshop coming up on, you know, Black women and shame. Yeah. I'm so excited about that. It's like, we need to talk about these things, and they're happening through SASH.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, Staci, it's been great chatting to you today. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again in October in St. Louis. So likewise. Bye.
Bye.